Have you ever observed how, in the internet age, seasoned narcotics dealers are disseminating their goods behind uninteresting landscaping items? They're squeezing their unusual pharmaceuticals into containers that are marked as unremarkable gardening supplies. Therefore, transporting their items is using the company's international shipping services. The things are probably transported to friends overseas, or to whichever location the next point in the global trafficking route is. At least 5 vendor accounts have received warnings so far for possibly being connected to similar scams. Recently, agents from Amazon and the Federal Homeland Security Investigations Agency learned that a global drugs network was carrying out the scheme. Today, we're going to talk about a narcotics cartel that is using lawn decorations sold on Amazon to hide their meth shipments. So, hello, and welcome to our YouTube channel. For updates about our newest videos, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on that bell icon. Let's get started. The annual value of illicit narcotics trade worldwide is $500 billion. That represents around 1% of the total trade worldwide. Narcotics is a huge industry. You also need to follow the money if you want to comprehend just how narcotics cartels operate. And therefore, we've preconceived notions of narcotics cartels as aggressive, ruthless criminals. Why is it crucial to consider them when business people are looking to profit? They use violence and brutality, and I believe it's important to remember that they're undoubtedly criminals. However, to truly comprehend how they operate, be aware of the reasons behind their actions, and ultimately come up with the best strategies to try and stop them. You gotta understand that drug cartels share many of the same motivations as conventional businesses. Their organizational structure is very similar to that of any other multinational corporation. However, they have expertise in smuggling goods across the border illegally. They primarily focus on doing that. The cartels are pretty creative. They can invest loads of money in technology because of their substantial revenues. And as a result, we might see a substantially greater rate of transit of narcotics utilizing non-commercial aircraft. Cartels are known for being creative when transporting illegal substances. What do you think the craziest way that they've done it is? Let us know in the comment section below. They do a lot of the same things that conventional businesses do, because they constantly attempt to innovate, spend money on research and development, and try to find out how to sell products online. I believe that if we realize this, we would begin to think of them as, albeit violent and awful, businesses. Then be able to forecast their next move, and in the end, be in a better position to try and stop them. Impacts of worldwide narcotics trafficking networks on security, and a thorough examination of international narcotics trafficking networks using theories from international relations and security studies, while also offering policy suggestions to decision makers who wish to weaken the influence of international organized crime on terrorist networks. However, agents from Amazon and the Federal Homeland Security Investigations Agency recently learned that a global narcotics network was carrying out the scam. So, the technique is used to move many kilograms of illegal substances at once. Professional thieves conceal their unusual prescription narcotics inside of parcels, labeled as unremarkable landscaping goods utilizing Amazon seller accounts. Amazon is collaborating with Homeland Security Investigations to investigate a global narcotics network that's allegedly sending methamphetamine in the form of ornamental stones for model trains and gardens. A search warrant for a shipment packaged as a box of ornamental stones, but which federal authorities believe contains meth, was executed in San Diego, and provided details about the investigation. At least 5 vendor accounts were found by Amazon and HSI that were exploiting the tech giant's global shipping capabilities to send drugs, according to the investigators. HSI claims that drug dealers use Amazon to distribute kilograms amounts of illegal substances intended for worldwide distribution. Police have taken 2 parcels containing bulk-controlled substances from the suspected vendor accounts. One was stopped on October 28th in Louisville, Kentucky, by Customs and Border Protection before it could get to its destination in Australia. More than 5 kilos of methamphetamine were inside. Amazon and HSI representatives in Michigan examined a package allegedly containing previously used slate stone for toy trains and flower pots. Nearly 6 kilograms of meth was inside. A police sniffer dog dubbed Blue was requested to examine a shipment from one of the suspect accounts. Blue, a dog trained to recognize the aromas of Colombian snow, heroin, and methamphetamine, slowed down and placed his nose in the box, despite the claim that it included attractive stones for the potting of succulent plants. The parcel was the subject of the search warrant while police awaited authorization to open it and conduct lab testing to discover whether it contained meth or other illegal narcotics. The court document didn't provide the suspects' identities or information on the gang responsible for the shipments. At the time of publishing, Amazon, HSI, and the Justice Department Office for the Southern District of California, which oversees the investigation, had yet to make any comments. Amazon's customers have been shocked to discover illicit narcotics in their parcels. A Glendale, California customer's Amazon box in 2020 included opiates, including oxycodone and morphine. Police in India questioned Amazon officials last year as part of an investigation into claims that 1,000 kilograms of marijuana were shipped to the Amazon website under the guise of dried stevia leaves, a natural food sweetener. How a system of adult-use tolerant dispensaries rigorously monitored against access by kids, the age group when 90% of the addictions start, might reduce the adverse effects and perverse incentives caused by illegal substance prohibition. Gotta begin with those who can launch pilot projects in a few countries, whose success can be replicated in others and then expand across the nation. Adults who meet the requirements can enroll in private programs that enable them to get medications and accessories produced and given out according to FDA standards for less than they would pay on the open market. Minors cannot purchase using a strictly regulated remote ordering/delivery system. Users have to agree to routine communication with counselors and monitors, or coaches to qualify. The coaches stay in touch with the users to encourage responsible use, advise them of current narcotics knowledge and hazards, and act as support confidants when someone expresses an interest in talking about recovery. Employ market forces should be set up to undermine the operations of violent traffickers and ubiquitous narcotics dealers. This force will also provide a remedy for opioid overdose and mortality pandemic by providing consumers with safely compounded medications certified as purity and strength. The majority of narcotics users will eventually stop using them without any help. Many more will seek help through support groups and accredited rehab facilities if given the possibility. However, the suppression of the illegal substance trade, the accompanying crime and violence, and a decrease in jail populations and associated expenses are side effects of eliminating the narcotic trade through free trade forces. Whereas a powerful criminal trafficking can't be regulated, legal marketplaces can. Ending children's access to illegal substances is crucial for society because it sends so many people down a path of inactivity and crime. And that's it for now. So comment down below with your opinions on the aspect of narcotic smuggling that aggravates you the most. Do you aim to stop the drug routes completely? Don't forget to show your loved ones and friends the video, and we'll be back shortly with another incredible video.